Many people think that addiction is about substances, but in reality, it's more about those emotions that we're trying to escape from. Hi, my name is Paul Hunter of Cork Hypnosis Clinic, and in this video, I'm going to explain the nature of addiction in very easy and simple terms so that you can understand not only the addiction itself, but the long-term emotional and mental effects of addiction. An addiction is not just a habit or a lack of willpower. It's a coping mechanism that develops when the mind is overwhelmed and seeking to escape. So, whether it's alcohol or drugs, gambling or gaming, food or nicotine, sex addictions like pornography addiction, escort addiction, or some of the more recent addictions, like, for instance, social media addiction, all addiction is essentially a method of escape. Addiction forms when the brain forms a link between that action and temporary emotional comfort. Over time, this creates a cycle that feels impossible to break. If that's you, you may feel trapped between wanting to stop and yet needing that relief. Some of the more common symptoms that can be caused by some of these addictions are low self-esteem, guilt, depression, problems in relationships. Many people report difficulty concentrating or irritability. You might even feel a constant feeling of being stuck. The good news is that change can happen faster than you think. Traditional therapy tells you that addiction is a disease and that you'll never have any control over it. I think slightly differently about addiction. I believe that addiction is a competition between loves. If you love being clean or being sober or whatever your version of overcoming the addiction is, if you love that more than you love your addiction, well, now you'll have control over it. And my job using hypnotherapy and NLP and CBT is to create that much greater sense of love of being clean or sober or having overcome your addiction in some way or another, to create a fantastic sense of love for that. A feeling that is much stronger than the compulsion to indulge in your addiction. In this way, we retrain your thought processes so that when your mind says, hey, I need some relief here, now you trigger off a much more positive thought. You think of a positive way of getting relief for those emotions so that you never indulge in the addiction any longer. If you're interested in that approach and you think that that might be of help to you, then click on the link below this video on YouTube, and that'll take you to the addictions page on my website, where you'll find some more information about addictions, links to individual addiction pages on my website, plus ways in which you can contact me in order to make an appointment. So take that first step in breaking your addiction permanently.